Hi, today we are starting our statistics unit. So our first section is section 5.1, which deals with data. So learn things like our mean, median, mode, and range. So the mean is the average of a set of numbers. Now our textbook uses two different symbols to represent our mean. So it uses this one here, mu, or this X with a line over top. Either one means the mean, which is an average of a set of numbers. So our equation is our mean is equal to the sum of each value over a number of values. So for example, if let's say we had 5 values, it would be x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5. That would be what this part up here is. And then because we had 5 values, our n would be 5. So we'll do an example right away with this. So what is our mean of this set of data, which is 2, 1, 5, 6, 3, 4, 4, and 14? So write out our formula. So our mean is equal to the sum of each value divided by our number of values. So we have our mean is equal to 2 plus 1 plus 5 plus 6 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 14. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 terms. So now we'll calculate that. So if we calculate our numerator, that gives us 39. And we have 8 terms. So therefore our mean would be 4.875. The median, on the other hand, is the middle number in a sorted list. So what we'll do if we're asked to calculate our median is write out our numbers in order and then find our middle term. Now, if we have an odd number of numbers, we will have one term in the middle, which will be our middle term. But if we have an even amount of terms, we will average our 2 terms that are in the middle. So here's our example. What is the median of those same numbers as we had before? 2, 1, 5, 6, 3, 4, 4, and 14. So I'm just going to go through and rewrite these in ascending order. So as I write them, I'll also cross them out so I don't accidentally use a number twice. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, and 14. So in this case, we had an even amount of numbers. So these 2 in the middle would be our median. Now, if they weren't the exact same, we would average them. However, in this case, for exact same, so if we take the average, we'll get 4. So our median in this case is 4. Now we also have something known as the mode. This is the number that occurs with the most frequency in a set of data. So with this, we just look through and find whichever number shows up the most, and that is our mode. So if we look through this, we only have 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. We've got 2 4s. We have 1, 5, and 1, 4, 1, 6, and 1, 14. So our mode is 4 because it's only one that we have multiples of. And if we add a few terms of that we add multiples of, it's whichever one we have the most of. Now, our range is our difference between the lowest and highest values. Now, speaking mathematically, difference means is subtraction. So essentially what we'll do is we'll find our highest value and our lowest value and subtract them. And the value that we get will be our range. So, for example, what's the range of, and we've got the same data set. So we've got 2, 1, 5, 6, 3, 4, 4, and 14. So our first step is to figure out what our lowest and highest numbers are. So if we look through, 1 is our lowest and 14 is our highest. So we'll now take our highest number, subtract our lowest, and that gives us our range. So in this case, we had a range of 13.